This is a program for the Mustang, and basically it's just a couple 2 or 4 blocks. I've got held down with brass washers and brass screws, and I've glued 2 blocks together, and I'm going to carve a 3D Mustang out of this thing, or Camaro, or whatever it is. It's some kind of a car, and we're going to get that done here in just a little bit. Alright, there's the driver's side. So hopefully we're good to go. And we'll see how she looks. We'll pull it out of there. Alright, little infrared heat, turntable, a little quick patch for some little dings on the car. Alex, the axles are all polished and the wheels are deburred and polished with 1500 grit. And we're just waiting for that pink stuff to dry off, and we'll put a little weight in it, and that bad dog will be ready for painting. It's a good dog. It's fun. Alright, first sanding, got most of the pink stuff off of it, and then primered it with a primer coat, and then hit some more of them little bitty wrinkles in there so we get that paint to come out. Got the Lazy Susan going and the heater going, and we'll see if we can speed up the drying process. You know, we probably made about 15 cars down through here. Last week and a half or 2 weeks, I added a table to the drill press. I just had the metal table, and that's not real friendly for clamping derby blocks, so added a couple little wooden tables for that, and then put a T-nut on the bottom side and ran bolts down through there so that would lock it in. If no jiggle, no wiggle. Sander's good. Got its own bag so you don't have to have a dust collector. Saw's great. There I am putting my probably the second to last primer coat. Would be the second primer coat. Probably put one more primer coat and then decide what color I want to put on it. So I've just been dabbing and filling and sanding just a little bit at a time. And there's the good stuff that makes it all work. Still leftover stuff from the FCF. And there's the metal pot. And I've got a dad and his son coming over to work on some cars. So we'll get that going here in a little bit. Okay, there she is. The red hot Baron there. Ooh, hey, that is pretty. Right, there it is, cutting on it. Don't really know what's going to happen out of this deal. I got it centered. See what I'm trying to do. Find out. There it is. I'm nervous. Alright, not every right move is the right move. I put some of that, what was it? What was it? It was some stuff I put on some slate tiles. And, for slate tiles, crayon. And it bubbled my lacquer up. My beautiful finish just bubbled it up. So there you go. Alright, made this little 1/4-inch jig with a finger hole for getting the tiles out, and gonna get ready to laser these. These have been coated with a cold galvanizing compound, and these were a real success. They were very popular at our commander's meeting the other day, and I had a Ranger emblem carved in here. Those are the dark ones, like that, and they were the most popular, and then the gray. But anyway, so I'm going to make several sets of those, and they'll be just kind of little souvenirs we can hand out, and we're going to get ready and laser them now. Okay, I've got the power down to about 30 and move speed of 35. We're going to see how this etches. Last time I made these, my laser was totally debunked. The lens had fallen off, the protected lens, and it was bouncing all over the place, and it might have done that just before that happened or whatever. Anyway, so we're going to try this again in the right settings. Alright, I've turned on the power assist. So I've got air blowing on my laser to clear that out. Got my air venting to the outside, to the back vent. I'm going to close my hood down and press go. So we'll get that going, see what we got. Okay, I just pulled that off the laser. They're still cutting in there. I wanted to see what kind of a result we got out of it. And there's my ceramic tile. I'm going to clean this off with some lacquer thinner or acetone and see how she come out. This was 30 and 35 on the power and speed setting. Okay, those 12 tiles cut 33 minutes at 30 and 35. I'm going to boost the power up just a little bit so it engraves a little faster. Alright, I changed this one just a little bit. I made them variable. And these all have variable settings on them. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on that. So this set is variable speed and variable power. And I went up power from at 35 up to 90, and I pretty much did two alike all around. So I changed my speed and my new speed up a little bit, and I'll put them on there, and then I'll go back and edit the master file and burn them at the right. So this is a test board and a test card. Right, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, after making some test cuts of various settings, I arrived at this one right here, and it's a lower power settings with the lower speed. And between the two of them, they do a pretty good job. These are all the same settings, but even at that, they're not all exactly, the cut is not exactly the same on them. They're close. There's a few of them that have a little bit deeper markers down in here. And but anyway, they're once you look at them, they're pretty lined up. They lined everything up. So anyway, those come out pretty good. I've got the darker tint ones in here as well, and they're there. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Okay, these are some of my card collections through the years, and a couple of them are my kids, and most of them are my cars that I used and raced. And Billy and Mindy's. So there they are in one setting. And these are the last 8 years or so derby racing. These were carved or scroll sawed out of cedar, and that was a 3D model that I put a block. There's a block of wood in there. Arranged Derby kits inside that, and then of course we introduced the Lego kits. I didn't keep my Lego car. Anyway, on a little bit of a shelf, make sure I don't trip over anything. And there it is there.